Today we're talking templates. I'm starting a new piece, so I figured it'd be a good idea to show some techniques from this build, and then I'm going to edit together a full-length video of the entire build and post that separately. So today we're talking about MDF templates. I make these for anything that I plan to either reproduce, or say it's a piece where I'm making a lot of the same part, something like in my plywood desk or my plywood bench. If you haven't seen those, I'll put some links in the description, check them out. But when I'm making these templates, I always start with either 1/2 inch or 3/4 inch MDF, medium density fiber board, I think. Anyways, I use MDF because it's cheap and it's really easy to shape. So I'm able to get the curves I want and different things like that. It's just really easy to work with. Now, since I'm not very good with computer rendering software, SketchUp, all my designs are first sketched out like this. Then I take that sketch and I draw it full scale directly on the sheet of MDF that I have. I really just like being able to see the piece at full size. That way I can do any little tweaks if I think something looks weird. I think my brain just works at full scale instead of seeing it, you know, on a screen or just in my sketchbook. So once I have it fully drawn out and I'm liking the way it looks, I then mark on it where the joints are gonna be between the pieces. And once I have all the joints marked out and I'm happy with everything, I use my track saw to cut those joints and then actually start cutting out the pieces. Any straight lines on the drawing are cut with the track saw. And then I'll just come back and cut all the pieces free with my jigsaw. So now that I have all the pieces cut out, it's time to start fine-tuning them and getting them looking just right. So I'll take them to the bandsaw and I'll cut any curved portions as close to the line as possible without actually cutting into the line. And then once I have everything close, I'll take them to my spindle sander, belt sander, and sand everything to the line and try and get those curves as smooth as possible. Once I'm done with that, I can then finesse them even more. Sometimes I'll use a card scraper, sometimes just hand sanding, but I'm really just looking to get those curves nice and smooth. Now, sometimes on a piece like this where everything is connecting and forming an enclosed shape, that blade kerf where we cut the joints will kind of throw off the geometry. So I'll kind of fit everything together, mark where I need to trim and kind of tweak, and then fix those spots, bring it all back together, and usually without too much work, I can get a really nicely fitting template. And really having a nice template is kind of the first step in creating a nice piece of furniture. So I really take the time to get everything looking just right. That way I know each step down the line I've started with a good foundation. Oh, and very important, don't forget to label all of your templates. Just so you don't forget what they are. So there we go. MDF templates, thumbs up for that. There's really not much to them. It's just a matter of finessing them and working them until you get them just right. So I'm gonna get back to it. This piece is actually for the Rockler Plywood Challenge put on by the guys at the Modern Maker podcast. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I'll put a couple links in the description. You can check it out. I'm really looking forward to seeing what everyone comes up with. Should be pretty cool. But that's it for now. Thanks for watching, and as always, keep making accurate templates and keep making nice furniture from those accurate templates.